Okay, my next video is on a website called Educanon. I'll put this under the topic of student accountability. This is how I use it anyway. Last year, I started doing flipped classroom with my classes. Actually got this idea from another teacher who's doing this. And so I assigned videos to watch, but a lot of times I use Khan Academy, but I also go out to YouTube. But to make sure the students are watching, I needed some way, to make sure, some way to monitor that. Well, this website gives you a way to embed questions in the video, and then it gives you a nice report to show if they've watched or not, and whether they answered the question. So that's how I use it, a way to make sure the students were looking at the videos. So my intended audience includes the students and, of course, myself for doing the monitoring. And I think this fits under the two standards I listed here, ISTE T2A and T2D. Now, let's go look at the website. Look at educanon.com. And when you click on sign up, it'll ask you if you're a student or instructor. Now, I already have an account, so it's already logging me in. You notice up here, here's the student search code. So after you get the classroom set up, the students can come here and they'll find your class by entering that code. That's one way to put them in there. You can also enter the roster. So I'll show you what this looks like. You add a classroom, and you'll see here's some classes I already had set up. I'll go up here to add the classroom. Click on that. Put the name, and then if you're on the subject, pick which subject you want, and then just click add. All right. Now go back to screen. Now, the way you do assignments on here, they call them bulbs. Okay. So to design a new bulb, we click here, and it brings up this screen. Okay, and as you see over here on the right, it shows you can paste your videos from YouTube or these other websites that teach you to school to. All right, so I've got an example here. Now, in order to do everything here, to add questions, I have to fill this part out too. I need a title for this assignment. Okay, so let me put that in. And then learning objective. And then do all this. If I don't do this, it will let me add the questions. So I'm doing 9th grade, math, algebra 1. And here we could tie it to a standard too if we want to. All right, now we click here on this green circle, and that will start a preview of the video. Okay, I've got it on mute right now. So you can see it's the Khan Academy video. All right, so now I can add questions anywhere I want to here. So if I click there, and then it brings up this box and shows me choices of what kind of questions. I'll start out with a multiple choice one. Okay, and then you have to type in the answers. Sometimes I'll do just fun questions, or sometimes I'll do questions that are related to the video. And I could add more answers here if I want, if I click there. But we'll stop here, save that. Okay, so now we got one question. And I can click here and move this over to put a question wherever I want. We'll put another one in here. And let's see, this time I'll do free response, so the student will have to type in an answer. Okay. All right, so I just have the one question. All right, And I can put in more questions, and I always like to put one here near the end. That way, making sure that they're watching the whole video. All right, so when we're done, we can click Finish Bill, and it brings up this screen. And I can pick what class to assign it to. I'm going to pick this first one, and it brings up the calendar for a due date. I'll pick 7th, and then click Submit. Okay, assign. All right. Now, if I click on bulbs, you'll see these are a bunch of bulbs that I've had out there the last year, different lessons out in one class. Okay. And let's see. If I click on monitor, I'll go into this class. Let's see, this is showing lessons that we had. So let's go pick one of these from a few months ago. This gives you an example of the report I can pull up. So before they come into class, I can pull this up, and you'll see I've got a couple students at least here that didn't watch the video. So that way I know that's the first thing they need to do come into class. They need to watch the video. And of course, it also tells you if they got the question right, or if it's an open-ended, it's not going to be able to tell you, but it tells you if they're answering. So anyway, I use this in conjunction, or hope to use it in conjunction with Khan Academy. Khan Academy has a lot of good videos and teaching the kids good lessons, but I've used this as a good way to monitoring, making them accountable, making sure they're watching all the videos.